Okay, now we're back. Okay, now let me put on Discord that I'm back live again. Okay, I had to notify my Discord. There we go. Okay. I don't know what happened. I guess whoever that person was decided to just hang on. I think my mods are busy at the moment. Whoever that Steezy account was, you've been banned. You can go fight with the wall, or you can go touch some grass. You can go fight with the wall. Talking about I'm bored with my life. All right. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Now I have to start all over. But tonight we're gonna talk about part 2 of Celeste Rivas. So I'm gonna have to go back with Court TV. I'll pick Court TV a little bit later. Okay. So where did I leave off? Oh yes. Okay. It's kind of hard because like I was like I had everything ready like on my last live, and then someone has to just come in here and like fuck it up. Like really? Like if you're that bored, go touch some grass or something. Go water the grass. Like I don't know what you want me to do. But anyways, remember this live stream is only alleged speculations in our opinion. So yeah, I mean my disclaimer is literally going across the thing. So anyways, let's forget that. Back to tonight's show. So tonight we're going to talk about Celeste Rivas part 2 and everything that I found literally. Probably going to be a short live. So there definitely will be a part 3 sometime this week so we can finish up what I found. And there's more stuff that are coming out as the day goes by. And I'm just like, whoa, I didn't know any of that. So as I was saying before, Celeste's sister, I did not know she had a sister, allegedly is running this account, this Instagram account, as soon as I decide to pull it up for you. This Instagram account, and according to her, or the person who's running it, that allegedly this was Celeste's account, that they got a hold of like her archives and what was posted and all these other things. And then I don't know, today on like Instagram I saw that somebody said it was fake, that it's not ran by the family. I'm not sure who's running it. But I did some digging, and this was the account a few days prior. So I think this was yesterday. Wait. Hang on. Yeah. So the account was essentially made September of this year, September 2025. And I've been seeing all over TikTok and Reddit that allegedly this is Celeste's real account. I'm not sure. But I mean, the only person she follows is David. David does not follow this account, by the way. I looked him up. And this account was actually made back in July of 2023. So it had like 3 former usernames, but I really can't look at it. Instagram won't allow me to look at it. So maybe allegedly this is her real account. Hang on. Okay, there we go. So maybe allegedly this was her account. But I mean, I don't know. So, and then of course, prior to this, I talked about David, and people were saying that he joined or he made the server allegedly on her birthday back in 2022. But yeah, I have so much stuff to show you. Remember, this is all alleged and speculations. Don't take it to the heart like that one person did. What was his name? Sneezy? Saying I was bored. Bro, everybody's talking about this case. Everybody. Now, I was playing a video by Court TV. So let me show you the Court TV. Well, great. Now, StreamYards is not wanting to cooperate with me. Great, StreamYards. Great. Okay, so I can't show you any videos. Dang it. Okay. Because StreamYards is on something today. Eesh. Whatever you do, don't get StreamYards. Like, just don't. Okay, so... Oh, but I have so much videos to show you. Dang it. That sucks. Alright, StreamYards. Me and you are going to have a talk. Because why are you doing this to me now? You were just playing earlier. Dang it. Okay. So anyways, so I saw this video on TikTok and it kind of made me like, it gave me the little eek vibes. Just because like I told you, we talked about David and how David allegedly was obsessed with like gore and stuff like that. I mean, if you look at his music videos, he had a lot of gory stuff on there. And a lot of people were saying like, oh, that's subliminal messages. Like he's leaving stuff behind. Well, this was one of his shows back in San Francisco before it got canceled. And there's literally like a whole casket there. Somebody even said that he had a whole like funeral coordinator or bearer there. And they, he brought in the casket. He had the remembrance card. And mind you, the funeral allegedly people are saying is based off Itami. So if you don't remember, Itami is David's, I believe, persona or like his other side. Allegedly he calls it the David universe, and Itami is kind of like his second persona, and they're saying that he's throwing the funeral for Itami. And I've been seeing all over TikTok that allegedly people are saying, why didn't nobody like open the casket and see like what's in the casket? Because I mean, you mind you, like you show up to a concert, right? I mean, even at that, like people are coming dressed up with like the bloody like t-shirt from the music video. Like you show up to a concert and like you see a whole like memorial. Like people are literally writing in this book like rest in peace so and so. He has the like the little pictures that they give you when you go to a funeral. But this is for Itami. Mind you, Itami means pain. So people are allegedly thinking that maybe Itami is his past self, like his pain. And you see a whole casket. And I'm kind of like, a lot of people are like, did no one ever wonder to just like pop open the casket and like see what's in there? Like, that is weird. I mean, if I saw that, I would have been like, I have intrusive thoughts. I would have opened the casket because I want to know what's in there. Like, I would have been like, let me see. Now, a lot of people are like, why didn't nobody open the casket? Like, I mean, I don't know. I can't really say. Now, a lot of people from the get-go, there's been some people who've called out David from the beginning. Now, if you remember this video, I would play it for you, but Core TV, it's not Core TV, but StreamYards is not producing the voice. I don't know why. But this is the stream that a lot of people allegedly are saying that this is Celeste with David. I don't remember when this was taken, the stream. It was on Twitch though, and a lot of, his commenters were saying like, "Oh, you're gonna land on the Epstein files. You're gonna be in Epstein Island, and all this stuff, right?" And she was like, "Yo, like," he was like, "Yo, yo, yo, like chill," and he was telling his mods to like, "Oh, delete everything, delete the stream, delete the comments, anything or everything. No trace of this should ever be found." Whoever took the screen recording of this, shout out to you, because if we probably would have never saw this if you screen recorded this. But then later on in another screen recording, he tells her, "My people trained you, and there's some stuff that are controversial." And she's like, "Is it controversial for you raping kids?" And that's when he's like, they shut off the thing, and he's like, "You know what? We gotta go. Bye, chat, bye, whatever." And he told the mods like, "Oh, delete this. Nobody needs to see this." And it was deleted. But I mean, whoever screen recorded this, shout out to you. Remember, this is all alleged and speculations for legal purposes, as I'm going to keep saying this in the live. So a lot of people from TikTok to Instagram to even Twitter, all the internet sleuths are coming out and they're finding receipts. And I mean a lot of receipts. Like, they are stacked packed, and they're like, if there's all these receipts, like, why isn't like law enforcement involved? Like, why aren't they saying anything? I don't know. Maybe law enforcement is trying to cross their T's, dot their I's on this case, especially since he is a singer, so they probably want to make sure that they have everything set and done. But this person, a lot of people are saying this person has been seen kind of a lot everywhere. So this is allegedly from David's Discord, or from some Discord. It goes, out of thousands of people in David's Discord server, only one person named Panzolo tried to speak out about the situation. This guy deserves a medal, and for all of the other community members, why didn't you speak up before it was too late? So he goes on and says, "I want to tell everyone about how David is a PDF. Remember, this is all alleged speculations. Did y'all know, David likes, the little kids. So a lot of people are saying that this person in the Discord was basically calling him out from the get-go, and along with other people who have been calling him out from the get-go. And I actually have those screenshots. And a lot of people are going on TikTok and praising these people who have been calling him out from the beginning, because they're like, yes, why are they the only ones who open their eyes and realize like, hey, like, that's a minor, and not the other ones? Like, why did they turn the blind eye? He actually even posted the actual flyer. So the girl's like, "You aren't going to give any proof, so that's all I'm going to think." And he goes, or this person goes, "This is the girl." And obviously they posted the missing flyer of Celeste, and was like, "She came back home in March and then went missing again in like April." Mind you, this is back in August of 2024, just a few months after like she ran away again. Because we talked about it in the first stream. If you haven't seen the first stream, I suggest you go back and watch the first stream. But Celeste did run away on Valentine's Day of 2024. Police ended up finding her. She came back home. She went to school. That's when I told you the teacher allegedly said that she told, I guess, that specific teacher allegedly, and some of her friends, that she had a boyfriend who was a rapper. She met him on social media, and he was talking about a specific picture that Celeste had. And he's like, "You see this picture? Celeste took that picture right here in front of this poster." And then allegedly she said that she told her friends, and you know how they gossip, like high school gossip. And basically, after that happened, when she came back, beginning of April, she disappeared again, and that was the last time anyone saw her. Remember, her brother had told the news article that she went to the movies, that she was going to go see the movies with David. I remember the mom said herself she had a boyfriend named David. So this was literally like she posted that literally a few months after she disappeared. And then remember there was that video of her where she was backstage 2 months or a month and a half after she went missing the second time with allegedly David's brother. Oh my goodness, is that Craig? Hi Craig. How are you? How are you doing? I've been thinking about you. I was like, I need to check up on Craig. How are you doing? How's everything going? We definitely need to like catch up. So maybe this week, if you aren't busy, we can catch up. We definitely need to catch up. But I hope you're doing good, Craig. Shout out to Craig. Another one here. I have to keep putting it to this video because my Discord has a lot of stuff. Literally, like everybody on like TikTok and Twitter are posting everything. Now this one, I don't want to dox my email when it comes up. You're doing good? Call anytime? Okay. Let me see. Are you busy Friday? No, Thursday. I have a stream Friday. I will call you Thursday. I'll text you after this, Craig. Or what time is it? 10? I'll text you in the morning and we'll talk about it. I'll text you tomorrow morning. We'll talk about it. I don't want to dox my thing. Okay, so I guess what the heck happened here? Okay, hang on. This one decided to not pop up. Did it get deleted? Oh no, I think it did. Oh no, it didn't. Oh wait, it did. Okay, well, I'll just read you what's on Discord. So this person it's my Discord. I don't care. I'll show you my Discord. So this person put on Twitter, allegedly, all speculations, allegedly David met Celeste on Fortnite when she was 10. Remember, alleged, all speculation. He was 15 and had her join his Discord. And there's a picture. It's kind of blurry, but she joined Discord January 4th of 2021, and then she joined, I believe, his Discord January 12th, 2024. Her roles in that server allegedly was she was a number one fan. She was 18, I believe that's 18 plus or 18 under, and she was a member. Remember, this is all alleged and speculation, so for legal purposes, I have to say it because I get to take off some of these stuff. I have to exit some stuff out because my internet has been going out. Okay. And I mean, a lot of people even are taking to like Twitter and like TikTok and they're saying their opinions and how they feel, and a lot of people are like, why wasn't he called out in the beginning? So this person on TikTok, and I'll show you the pictures in a minute, she goes, give this BITCH the DP, and I fully mean what I said. He is allegedly, remember, all alleged speculations. I'm not responsible for anyone else's commentary or anything. He is a ARPIS, a PDF, and a Red Rummer. He GROOMED and tortured Celeste and proceeded to write songs about what he did. Brought a casket to every stop on his tour. I want zero excuses and full accountability. And then she posts from another post, and it goes, allegedly, David confirmed he had a kid with Celeste on the way. Now, if nobody can confirm if Celeste was pregnant or not, but they're saying deleted user is Celeste. This is all alleged and speculation. And she has David's name tattooed on her ring finger, along with what seems to be allegedly Celeste with David, probably backstage at one of his concerts. And then, of course, this one, this person had asked, David, are you happily married or single? And he goes, me and deleted user got a kid on the way. And this was back in July of 2024. So that would be a few months after she disappeared the second time. And a lot of people were doing the timeline, and they were like, well, allegedly, if she would have had the baby in March of this year. And a lot of the internet sleuths were looking into it, and they couldn't find anything like if she did or didn't. Remember, it's all legend and speculation. Now, another one that I saw is, hang on, because I say some for part 3, is this one. So it goes, if it decides to load. Hello, Samantha. How are you? So it goes, David removed his name from a shared Spotify with Celeste R. So allegedly, people are saying that him and Celeste shared a Spotify playlist. And this was back in, I don't think it tells me a date. I'd have to look into it. But allegedly, they shared a Spotify playlist together, and people are saying that's Celeste. And then, of course, there's David. So he removed himself from that. Now, a lot of people are like, okay, they're connecting the dots. They're getting what they can because they're like, they're sending, some people are actually sending this into like law enforcement. Like I was seeing on TikTok that some of them are sending it to LE, and they're like, yo, look at all these coincidences. Like there can't be that much coincidence, and you're putting everything together. Like what's going on? Why hasn't there been any charges? Like what are you doing? Like I said, maybe, law enforcement is trying to like cross their T's, dot their I's. Another one that I found on Twitter. Twitter is all over the place. Shout out to these Twitter people who are getting all these receipts, and the TikTokers. Another one says, allegedly, David telling his Discord server how he used to be addicted to gore and watched it to desensitize himself. Why would you need to desensitize yourself from that if you're not up to something? So allegedly, these are from David's Discord, and allegedly, this is him. This was back in 2023. He goes, I watch goes to disconnect. I think he meant gore. To disconnect the part of my brain that feels empathy to the wrong things. Someone asked him, gore is what makes something serious real, and he goes, I use it to desensitize myself. And then someone put, not gonna lie, some gore videos are funny. I saw this on Reddit when I was 14. Mind you, this is back in 2023, and a lot of people are saying that this is the year that allegedly maybe him and Celeste had met or they knew of each other. Another one, he put, I like writing gory psychological drama, romantic quotes, and a lot of death. And the girl or whoever this person was like, you're so effing real for that. And he goes, I love gore. If you look at his videos, his videos are kind of gory. We didn't look. I told you guys to go look at it because I didn't want to get copyright strike. But I told you guys to go and look at his videos, and some of his videos were very gory. A lot of you said he has a nice voice, but he has a lot of gory stuff in his videos. Even like the name of some of his songs, like Romantic Homicide. Now, another one that was posted was gore, and then, corn. Take off the C, put the P. He put, I used to be addicted to watching gore vids. I love gore. Yeah. people are like, I mean, look, he's admitting it allegedly. Okay. So we even went, because I did my own investigation on the first live. Like I said, you need to go back to the first live to understand this live. Because first live, we dug deep into it. This live, I'm just showing you like updated stuff that I found. But on the first live, I actually showed you screenshots of David's reposts and stuff he was saying. And when we saw those reposts, we came to the conclusion that he was very possessive. He's obsessive. He's very kind of toxic. He wants to be in control of her. I showed you the video where he talked about if I see my girlfriend or my girl talking to another guy, and the video is of a guy chopping up chicken and like caressing it very like weirdly. Another one was the cannibal, where he's like, if we were cannibals, you know, I would eat your bones if you did something. And that person was like, what? Like, I mean, I could show you those videos in a little bit, but more people actually went and found more stuff regarding his repost. And a lot of people are saying allegedly that he's going and unreposting all those videos. So one of them would be, when she accuses you of cheating, like you ain't changed your whole lifestyle, invest money and time, cut off friends and family to keep her happy for the past 3 years. And this was back in 2024. Literally a few, maybe like a week and a half before she first disappeared. Another one would be this one. A lot of people were wondering what happened to this one. I couldn't even find this one, but a lot of people said he reposted this and then unreposted it after what happened. But it goes, POV that drive home after straight up KILLING someone. And this was back in August of 2024. Mind you, that was the same year that Celeste had went missing back in April, where her family said that she went to the movies with someone named David and never returned home. This was probably a month and a half after that video of her backstage with his brother, allegedly. Another one would be this one. Me watching her scream after I poured boiling water on her after she told a boy happy birthday because why are you happy? He made it another year. And this is the one I'm talking about with the chicken. Me, if I see her talking with other dudes. So this guy's chopping up the chicken and he's like caressing it very weirdly. And of course he reposted it. So a lot of people are saying that maybe he was you know, very possessive, very toxic. Hang on. I don't know what that was. You know, very possessive, very toxic, he needs to be in control. Remember in the first live we talked about and we saw a screenshot where allegedly David goes, you know, people my age are the R word. And, you know, a lot of people were saying that, okay, so allegedly you went for the littles because you could groom them, can do what they want. Now this one, I told you guys about this one. Now, this is all alleged, all speculations. Hang on, let my notifications from TikTok go down. Now, this one I told you in the first live that allegedly, all alleged speculations. I can't confirm. It's all alleged speculations. That I told you about the guy who claimed that he was David's bodyguard. Remember I told you where I mentioned in the first live where I was like, you know, the FBI allegedly. So this guy named Marky, allegedly people are saying is the bodyguard, or he was a bodyguard for David, and he was in the Discord server when Celeste was there, and allegedly he was wanted by the, you know, the FBI. So these are the messages. So this was back in 2022. Marky goes, hey Celeste, I miss you. Celeste goes, hi Marky, you did great. And then of course David was like, facts, best bodyguard, he KILL for me. all alleged speculation. This was the video I told you I was going to find, and I found it. And then in the next slide, if it decides to load, boom. Now, I will look this up tonight, and I will give you an update on this on like part 3, because we are coming back to this case. Now, this is all alleged and speculation, but people are saying that allegedly this guy is wanted by the FBI. Allegedly, all speculations. I think he was a streamer too, because allegedly a lot of people were saying that he would stream, and then I believe that there's videos of him that are he's streaming, I think, on Twitch. I have to find it. I saw little clips of it, but I didn't think to put it on my Discord. Okay. Let me see, because I have a lot to show you, but remember, I am doing a part 3 on this. This one, okay. So, besides the person on his Discord who was talking about that, there's another person who went on his TikTok and called him out as well. Mind you, a lot of people allegedly were coming out a year prior to this and were calling out David and was like, what are you doing with that little girl? You know, what are you doing with that girl? And I even showed you the picture. I can go back and show you the picture of where someone actually took a screenshot of him and Celeste from a stream and was like, you know, yo, who's this girl? And he put, are you a Fed? I can literally show you that picture. Like, people were catching on. And all over TikTok, people are talking about it. They're like, people were catching on from the beginning. And they were wondering if those people ever went to, like, law enforcement and said anything about that. But this one in particular, David had made a post. And he goes, me to everyone I tricked into thinking I was making a love song. This was back in 2024. So this was literally February 2024. She disappeared Valentine's Day. So it would be a week, almost a week and a few days that she first disappeared. Somebody had put, shout out to Robin, because Robin called it out. Robin, he or she said, waiting for LAPD to get your ASS for messing with a 13-year-old girl. Now, I don't know when those Twitch streams came out when he made with Celeste, but people were catching on. People were like, you know, what are you doing with that little girl? Like, you're a grown-ass man. Like, what are you doing? Okay. So, I think even on his Discord, I have to find it, where that Pozzoli person even put, like, you know, he had said, oh, I'm in a song crisis, you know, and that Pozzoli person was like, oh, you should make a song about that missing 13-year-old little girl, or that 13-year-old girl. I have to find it. I think I have it somewhere on here. But people were catching on. People were like, yo, like, what are you doing? Like, and shout out to those people who caught it and were saying stuff, you know? Because, I mean, it is true. Like, you know, all alleged speculations. What are you doing with a little girl? A minor, okay? Hanging out with a minor knowing that you're a grown-ass man is wrong. It's disgusting. It's illegal. Like, do they not, like, does that not comprehend? So then I saw this one as well. This stream is all over the place. So this was back in 2024. David had made a post. He goes, babe, don't flip out. But this guy asked if, and he's doing a little backflip. Someone asked, you know, is David taken? Someone said he's not. She literally showed herself on his Twitch stream, and she said she is in college and 18. And then somebody said, you know, he tagged her in the comments in the video once. So if I'm not mistaken, allegedly, people are probably talking about the Twitch stream where it was him and Celeste, and I think it was the second one where she said, you know, graping is controversial, you know, graping a kid is controversial, or it's controversial if you grape kids. And that's when like he told the mods to like delete the stream. If I'm not mistaken, I believe they might be talking about that stream. And then of course they added her account. I looked at the account, it's no longer up at all. But allegedly this was Celeste's account. It's not on TikTok anymore. It's been taken down completely. Now, another person also, it's so many things that are like connecting, like, you know, the tattoos, the Hello Kitty. So, you know, Celeste loved Hello Kitty. Then all of a sudden, like David liked Hello Kitty. Like, I'm not saying like, you know, there, I know people who collect like Hello Kitty, you know, action figures, cars and stuff like that. But it's weird because like she liked it, and all of a sudden he became a fan of it, you know? And all the little things that are coming out like every day about this case, it's so much things that are like, it's piecing stuff together, but it's not fully there. Like, it's so many like coincidences from the tattoos and everything. So another person was saying that they looked into the Spotify shared playlist that allegedly Celeste, excuse me, that Celeste and David had shared, and it goes all the way back to 2023. So people are saying allegedly this is hers, and they actually shared this Spotify account together. So I mean, from the get-go, people on like Twitter and TikTok allegedly are saying that when she joined the Discord, like you can tell like they had something going on, like they knew each other prior to that. Now, I don't know if it's gonna play the voice on this one. This one, like, I don't know. Okay. I have a video, but it sucks because StreamYards was not showing the videos earlier. Dang it. Oh, and it even has his song playing. Okay, I can't even play it. Okay, so if you're on my Discord, there's a video on here. I'll put it on main chat so you guys can see it. But I want you guys to hear. I will actually do it right now. So that way you guys can hear it and you can tell me what you think about it. I will get copyright because it's playing his song. And two, I don't think StreamYards is going to allow voice. I don't know why it's been acting up lately. Man, and I have so much videos to show you. Okay. So if you have TikTok, I mean, even if you don't have TikTok, it'll show you. Okay, so I put it on main chat. So if you go on general chat, you can look at that video, and I want you to let me know. And if you're on my replay crew, go to my Discord, go to general chat. It's the only video I literally just put there. If you're not on my Discord, Nightbot's gonna drop the Discord link so you can go and check it out yourself. If you have any information on the Celeste Rivas case, you can go and drop it in the section. So definitely go look at it. And then another one I want you to look at is this song. It's called Petals to Thorns. And let me lower that. Let me put it on main chat as well. A lot of people are talking about that specific music video just because the way he talks about the rose in the beginning, and they're like, you know, he gives off very weird, very creepy vibes. And I mean, I listened to his songs the other night because I was like, I want to hear, because I think someone in the first live stream was saying that was his songs always so gory in the beginning, like is his like is all his songs like that? Okay, I posted it on main chat so you guys could see it. I went and looked at it. I mean, the first one that popped up was Here With Me, and I think Romantic Homicide. I mean, I feel like maybe all his songs are gory. But they gave me like the weird icky feeling, like the chills. So I had to stop listening to it. But he even does anime music videos, and even in the anime music videos, they're gory, like they're really gory. There's one where it's of Itami. Itami is, I believe, his second persona, and there's a girl with Itami, and Itami starts, chopping up the girl like in anger, and Itami's there all covered in her bodily fluid, and a lot of people are like, look, like another message, another subliminal message. And I'm like, whoa. I even posted it on there. It's called, here, I'll put it on main chat so you guys could see it. So if you're in my replay crew, or if you're watching this like literally right now, you guys can go and like react to it and let me know what y'all think. Because I remember when we did the first live, you guys were saying he had like a very smooth voice, but very gory. Like his music was very gory. Let me put it on main chat so you guys can see it, what I'm talking about. I even have interviews where he talks about it. I was gonna play it tonight, but StreamYards is being a little StreamYards is acting up tonight. It's on main chat, but obviously I can't play the music videos because I will get copyright strike. But on your free time, if you want, you can watch it. So hopefully on part 3 I can show you more videos if StreamYards allows it. Now I was mentioning Itami and how Itami is, so David has like this thing called David's universe, and in David's universe he talks about Itami. Itami is a real word. Itami is a Japanese word for pain. So Itami is his second persona, and if you saw earlier, we talked about the casket and the funeral coordinator and barrier being at his shows, and a lot of people were wondering, like, sorry, I'm a little sleepy. They're like, why would he alter ego? I was like, what is that word, persona? His alter ego is Itami. And a lot of people were like, it's weird, like why would he have like a casket and like it looked like an actual funeral, like, why would somebody have like a funeral for like their alter ego? And then some people are saying like, oh, maybe he's doing it because like Itami means pain, so maybe he's burying away his pain and stuff like that. And then people are like, allegedly, like, what if like Itami is based on Celeste? It's weird. So a lot of people are trying to connect how this casket involves it. But a lot of people are like, why doesn't anyone open the casket? Like, what's in the casket? Like, a lot of people are like, what's in the casket? Like, is it just an empty casket, or is there something in there? And I always wondered that too. I'm like, I wonder if someone will one day like open up that casket and be like, what is in there? Like, I'm nosy. I'd probably open up the casket and be like, what is in there? So TMZ has been on this case from the beginning. So they're going to talk about David's alter ego, who is Itami. So it goes, David said the music video for most his famous songs brings to life an idea he had about a detective solving murders his alter ego commits, and he's comparing himself to Brad Pitt, really, in Fight Club. The singer, who is facing questions over his connection to the body of a teen girl found deceased in his car, explained the bloody and violent imagery in the Romantic Homicide. Mind you, when David came up, Romantic Homicide was one of the songs that brought him up, besides Here With You, and there's another song. I don't remember the other song. Music video. He says it introduces his alter ego, Itami, and that name is Japanese for pain. I have this video, but it's not gonna play it. StreamYard is not gonna play the sound. David sat down with Mahogany back in March to talk about visuals world he built with his music videos, and his comments are being scrutinized now that police say that they found the missing teen, Celeste Rivas, body decomposing and chopped up body in the trunk of a Tesla, or the frunk. I forgot Tesla's front um, trunk is really, really, really small. And I'll show you a picture of it. So he says he was writing his own anime series at one point about a detective with an evil alter ego that commits murders, which the detective then has to solve. David says the alter ego is basically an agent of chaos. David says the evil version would pop up at random times, like Tyler Durden in Fight Club, and he says romantic homicide allow him to express those ideas in the music video. In an interview, David said, I put that all on my screen. Or I put that all on screen, and me and Atami had a great time just like chopping it up and getting to kind of merge creative ideas on the entire thing. David also got some interesting lyrics and animations in his Rehab music video, which was released on Celeste's 13th birthday. His alter ego cuts the arm off of a petite brunette female character after he sings "It's Too Much for Me to Handle," "Right Rose Petals," "Broken Hearts," and "Bloody Sandals." Bodies stacked up on top of another. Good undercover. Too bad for each other now. Celeste's missing person poster knows she was last seen wearing a Hello Kitty sandals. As the death investigation moves forward, David has not been named a suspect. He's seen his world tour go up in smoke. His label pulled all promotions for his new album, but Romantic Homicide is on the Billboard 200 chart, and he said it's his biggest day. He said his biggest day on Spotify Sunday with more than 12 million streams. So as of today, he ended up canceling the whole tour. So he's not doing the European tour. But I mean, it's just weird. Like he's giving off like weird. There's the Discord, by the way, if you want to join. He's just giving off like weird vibes. Like the fact that he even said it himself, like him and Atami, like, what do you mean you and Atami talked about this? Like, what? You see, like, I put that all on screen, and me and Atami had a great time just, like, chopping it up and getting to kind of merge creative ideas on the entire thing. I don't know. Just reading that, I give kind of, like, sociopath vibes. I think someone said in the first stream, like, you know, he kind of looks like a sociopath, like, allegedly. I don't know. In my opinion, he gives off just like that. And, like, the music videos and everything that's been coming out about him, I get off an obsessive, possessive sociopath, in my opinion. And somebody asked me on my first live stream, like, what do I think about, like, this case? Like, what do I think, in my opinion, occurred? In my opinion, allegedly, I feel like a love triangle occurred. Whether allegedly, let's just say, for example, she knew, you know, like, they couldn't be together because of their ages, and it was wrong and it's illegal. And maybe allegedly she found somebody while they were on tour, because I don't know, maybe allegedly, all speculations, people were saying that she went with him on tour, the 2024 tour, and then 2025 they don't think allegedly she went with him on tour. So I think maybe she met somebody her age and she liked him, and maybe he got, you know, obsessive. He got, you know, possessive and was like, you know what? Now, allegedly, some people are saying like maybe she was pregnant. That's why you know, it's only like her head or so that they found. I mean, it's a lot of things. Some people are even saying, you know, maybe allegedly she blackmailed him or he blackmailed her family, you know? It's so many, you know, it's a lot that we're all thinking. We're all just trying to pinpoint like what's going on. But I mean, with everything that's coming out, he's been leaving Easter eggs and like subliminal messages from the get-go on this. Like, you cannot tell me he has not. And you know, I've seen it all, and I'm like, yo, everything's there. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people are like telling like LE, like, you know, hey, have you looked at all his like videos? Have you looked at this? Have you looked at that? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't know. In my opinion, I feel like maybe we'll get more out of it as the days go by, because as the days go on, a lot of people are finding stuff in the archives that are coming out. I've always said what's in the dark comes to light. So, if people are finding, old archives of them together, or old messages, or old videos, I don't know. Maybe an arrest soon, allegedly. That's just my opinion. But in my opinion, I believe maybe a love triangle occurred and he got mad, and, with everything that the subliminal messages, him liking gore, maybe allegedly he, I mean, it's possible. I mean, I don't know. I still have questions. And my first question would be, what are you doing with a minor? You cannot tell me she does not look like a minor. I mean, I even showed you the picture of Celeste when she was little. Like, let me find it so I can show you. I have a lot of videos to show you, but I can't play it because StreamYard is not letting me play videos because it's not showing the voice. So I might have to do a part 3 this Friday. I'm going to have to move the other case. Or we can actually talk about that case tonight. I think I have the photo of her up here. I have so many stuff on this Discord. There it is. Okay. This picture. Let me open it in a different browser. Hang on. Okay, so this picture. So allegedly, there's these people who are defending David, and they're like, maybe, they're saying like, oh, Celeste doesn't look like she's 13, 14. Like, she looks like she's 18, 19. Like, she looks like an adult. She looks like an adult. I need those people who are saying that to go touch some grass and open their eyes and get, glasses, because are you kidding me? That does not look like a 18-year-old. That looks like an 11-year-old little girl. So allegedly, this person says, this is how young Celeste was when David met her. She was 11. You can blankly tell that is a 11-year-old little girl. You cannot tell me that's a 20-year-old, 21-year-old, 19-year-old, 18-year-old. No, that is an 11-year-old girl. She's 11. She's a kid. I mean, she talked like a kid. Like, in the Discord, he asked, like, Celeste, you here? And she goes, hi, David, bark. Like, what 18, 19-year-old is going to say bark? Like, no. Just like the way she was acting, she acted like a kid. Like, she's giving kid vibes. She's giving, 11, 12-year-old vibes. Like, how can you not tell? Like, even in pictures of her, like, you can tell she's a minor. Like, for people who are saying, oh, she's not a minor, she don't look like a minor, she is a minor. You can point blank tell she is. And those people who say, like, oh, she don't look like it, you need glasses, okay? Like, oh my God. Poor Celeste. I mean, she was just a little baby. Literally a little baby. She was little. You can tell she's a child. Like, she has her baby fat in her cheeks still. Like, that's a whole baby right there. Okay. So I am gonna make a part 3, and hopefully StreamYards does let me, or hopefully StreamYards does play sound with it, because I do have lots of videos to show you, and I can't show you tonight because I don't want to end the stream and then restart it, because I know it's like 10:38 at night my time, so I know a lot of people are getting ready to like go to bed or things like that, because tomorrow's Wednesday. But that will conclude Celeste Rivas part 2. There's going to be a part 3 on Friday. We're going to come back on Friday. Hopefully StreamYard works so I can play you the videos that I have, because I want you guys to hear the audio and other things. I have interviews of David where he talks about his songs and stuff like that, and I want you guys to see it and hear it. I'm probably going to find more information by the time Friday comes, because a lot of stuff has been coming out on Friday thanks to the internet sleuths. But I'm not done yet. So I'm going to conclude Celeste right there, and I'm going to talk about a different case on here. So don't go nowhere, because I'm going to talk about a different case. So she's chopped up in his car and he's walking free. Yeah. So they found her. I don't think you were here for that, Craig. Here, let me go to the beginning before I go to that case. Okay. Let me pull it up and let me read it to you, because I don't think you were here for that part, for part 1, where we talked about it. So Celeste, but prior to this, when she went missing in 2024, allegedly, they said she had a history. Her family says she had a history of running away and coming back. I don't know if they were referring to before 2024 or 2024, but so she first went missing back in Valentine's Day of 2024. She went missing for like a week or two. PD, law enforcement, ended up finding her, brought her back home. Her family sent her to school, and she was allegedly she was telling her teacher and her friends that she had a boyfriend who was a rapper. She met him online, that she was telling her friends what was going on, what she saw, what she experienced. And then after that, probably like a few weeks after, or a month almost, she ended up disappearing again. April 5th of 2024. Allegedly her brother said that she was going to go see a movie. She told him that she was going to go see a movie with this guy named David, and her mom actually told TMZ that she had a boyfriend named David. So let me show you Crime Timeline. Shout out to Crime Timeline. So she was, I believe they meant to say 14, because they found her body. Okay, I'm jumping ahead of myself. Let me read it to you and then I'll get to the timeline. So Celeste Rivas Hernandez was a missing girl from Lake Elsinore, California, who went missing on April 5th, 2024. Described by family as a bright and caring, she disappeared suddenly, leaving behind a devastated community. Her family shared that she had a small tattoo on her right index finger, a detail that later proved key in identifying her. So her and David both have the same, tattoo on their right index finger. And a lot of people say that's coincidence number 1. So for more than a year, so back in 2024, she disappeared. This year, recently, like a few weeks ago, they ended up finding her remains in the front trunk of his Tesla. It was registered to him and everything. And she was 15 at the time. So let me go to the timeline. So it's a better, wait, what? I didn't see this. What the heck? What? They updated their timeline. Okay, let's go with the updated version of the timeline. Crime Timelines is always updating their stuff, and I didn't check it today. So, okay, let's start from the beginning. February 14 of 2024, Celeste, who they are saying was 13 at the time, was reported missing on Valentine's Day. Missing persons poster are distributed around her neighborhood in Lake Elsinore. I have that flyer. The Riverside County Sheriff's Department confirmed she was reported missing at this time, but proves no further information, referring inquiries to the LAPD. March 19, 2024 at 7 a.m., surveillance video from Del Lago Spirits, a store in Celeste neighborhood, captured a young woman walking down the street in a dark sweater and light pants. Store owner Ellie provided the video to Celeste's family, believing the girl to be Celeste. The store owner states he believes she may have entered a vehicle down the street. Though details were not clear in the footage, Celeste regularly stopped by this corner store on her way to a nearby bus stop. Wait, stop. I didn't see that. Let me click on it. What? Okay, I put the article to the side. We're going to come back to that article. Let me see. Back to crime timeline. Late March of 2024, Celeste was found and returned to school. Note, again, this detail was referenced in a video statement from her teacher. Yeah, so that's when the teacher was talking about it to his students recently. April 5th, 2024, Celeste Rivas Hernandez, age 13, disappears from her home in Lake Elsinore, California. Riverside County Sheriff's Department opens a missing person investigation. Flyer description. She had a black sweater, gray pants, a hat, and a Hello Kitty sandals. They're kind of like Crocs. From April 2024 to December 2024, family were looking for her. They were posting about her all over Facebook. And no, there was no leads or anything during that time. Fast forward to this year of January to August, Celeste remains missing and the case receives limited mainstream media coverage. Family maintains awareness efforts on social media and in the community. The 2 Twitch streams, I don't know when those were taken or when they were posted. I think the first one that they did, I think that happened back in 2020, late 2023, late 2024. If I'm not mistaken, I could find the date on that and I'll let you know exactly when that was taken. I've been looking everywhere and people are like changing the date. So I'm like, okay, what's the real date? Like, I can't go on Twitch and look at it because it's been deleted. And I'm sure his Twitch has been taken down. So August 5th, he begins his tour. And then August 31st, a Tesla registered to singer David Anthony Burke sits parks for weeks in Hollywood Hills. No interviewed with the neighbors. So they're estimating allegedly from crime timelines is between September 3rd and 4th was when they allegedly believe that the body was placed in the vehicle, the front trunk or the frunk. 5 days before it was towed. So based on decomposition, investigators believe Celeste's body was placed in the Tesla about 5 days before discovery. And I'll show you how small the front trunk or the frunk is of a Tesla. So September 6th, they ended up getting that Tesla towed to the tow yard. And then on the 8th, so September 6th, they tow it, right? September 7th was Celeste's 15th birthday. She had just turned 15 on September 7th. The next day, on the 8th, was when they discovered her decomposed body in the front trunk of a Tesla because one of the workers said it had a strong odor. But the car was had a license plate here in Texas. Actually, Craig, he's from Houston, Texas. He was raised in Houston, Texas, but he was born, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, where is he? Right here. So he was born in Queens, New York, but he grew up in Houston, Texas. So he had a Texas license plate on there. And some neighbors were, they kind of found it weird that it had a Texas license plate, but they were thinking like, oh, maybe he was coming just to visit friends, It was wrapped in a unique container, her remains. Vehicle registration traced back to David. LAPD announces suspicious death investigation and remains were not intact and identification will be delayed due to decomposition of the remains. So let me show you. I need to save that article. I'll put that on Discord later. the front trunk of a Tesla. It's little. Oh, I don't want to show that one. Here, I'll show you this one. This is literally like the front trunk of the Tesla. Like, it's little. And allegedly, some people are saying she weighed 71 pounds when they found her remains, but she was 120 pounds. But that is, what the heck is going on? Why are all these people texting me? Okay. That's the front trunk of a Tesla. It's really small. I'll reply back to you in a minute. But yeah, that's the front trunk of a Tesla. It's little. And a lot of people are like, I don't know how Teslas work. So if you're a Tesla expert, let me know. But would there be cameras? Like, would the camera still roll if like the Tesla is turned off? Because I know you need to have like the card, like the Tesla card, or you can do it on your phone by opening the door in the trunk. Like, how does that work? Because I don't know. I'm used to like a regular car. I don't know how Teslas work. So I'm kind of like, if there is cameras, could they have access to the cameras? Like, could they contact Tesla and be like, we need the cameras for this specific car and model? And could they get it and they could possibly see? Or is it straight off the phone? I don't know how Teslas work. If you know how they work, let me know, because I really don't know how they work. Yeah, it's small. It's real small. So I've always wondered, like, how do they work? Like, because I know with like a regular car, the newer ones, you press the button and the trunk opens. And back in the day, like, you had to get the key and you had to open the trunk with the key. I don't know how Teslas work. Do you open the trunk through your phone, or do you have to, use the card, open the door, and then is there like those little jacks that we used to push where like the trunk would open, like the old cars? Like, I don't know how that works. Especially the front trunk. I don't know. So if you are familiar with Tesla, let me know, because I don't know how they work. Okay. But that is the front trunk of a Tesla. Those are little. So then, right after the 8th, right after they discovered her body, on the 9th, the medical examiner provides preliminary findings. Victim is a female wearing a two-top black leggings, a yellow metal chain bracelet, and stud earrings. She had wavy black hair and weighed approximately 71 pounds. The body had been inside the vehicle for an extended period before discovery. Age and ethnicity could not be determined at this time. And then that's when they said that David was fully cooperating with authorities. But she weighed 71 pounds. And in the poster, she supposedly weighed 120. So a lot of people allegedly are saying that it was her head and torso that they found. And I believe her hands, because that's how they identified her with the tattoo. Fast forward to the 13th. The 13th to the 15th, media speculations intensify about connection to missing teen. Online discussion link case to missing Lake Elsinore girl. And then, of course, the next day on the 16th, they ended up identifying her as Celeste Rivas Hernandez, who was now 15 because they found her a day after her birthday. She was the same juvenile who reported missing back in April of 2024. Her tattoo on her finger was what helped confirm her ID. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, TMZ reached out to her mom and then they started talking. TMZ has been on this case. Yeah, she spoke to TMZ. The mom spoke to TMZ, says daughter had a boyfriend named David, and she recognized her from description. Celeste's mother states her daughter had a small tattoo on her right index finger in red ink. Family also shares that Celeste had a boyfriend named David. The GoFundMe, they had a GoFundMe. I think it's still up. On the evening on the 17th, they're searching the Hollywood Hills home where David has been staying. Not owned by him. Allegedly, it's owned by his manager. The Tesla was towed from Bluebird Avenue. I think they have the pictures. I'll show you in a little bit. But the next day on the 18th, Celeste's brother told NBCLA that family members who still live in Lake Elsinore are grieving and are aware that the girl knew singer David. Matthew Rivas said when his sister disappeared, she was on her way to see a movie with him but never returned. Yeah. Whoa, I didn't even see this. I think I have this. Oh, that's just a tattoo. So on the 23rd, which is today, medical examiner office, the remains of Celeste Rivas Hernandez have been released by the medical examiner's office. TMZ reports, oh snap, I can't even say that word. I'm going to call you Triff. Triff, the landlord of the Hollywood Hills home connected to the investigation, Triff says he has no idea if Celeste was ever at the property. He explains he only spoke with Josh Marshall, who is David's manager, 3 times since renting the house, and did not know that David himself was staying there. So he would stay there, but I think he has a residence here in Houston, Texas. He adds that he spoke with Marshall last week, and they both agreed it was best to break the lease. According to Triff, Marshall's belongings would be moved out by the end of this week. So as of today, they're breaking the lease at that house. Wow. I did not know that. So let me show you. This is David, by the way. David's 20. He's about to be 21 in March of next year. Let me show you the pictures. I'm actually going to do a timeline on everything. What is this? I don't know what those are. I'm going to have to look into this tonight for part 3. But let me show you the picture. See how Crime Timelines adds new stuff every day. So when they discovered her, I talked about she was wearing the tube top, black leggings, yellow metal bracelet. Okay, I talked about this. Okay. So this is from one of Celeste's family members. Remember, she disappeared back in February of 2024 on Valentine's Day. So on the 19th, they put update. The girl has been appeared. She's already with her family. So this is Celeste. And people are saying, some people who are coming to his defense are saying that she looks like she's 18. She looks like she's 19. No, that's a 11-year-old little girl. That's a 12-year-old. She's a baby. Look, that's a baby. Look at her, like literally. She's a baby. So the next day after she went missing, her aunt, I believe, Celeste Hernandez is my niece, is missing this morning. She did not get to classes in Lake Elsinore, California. She's 13 years old. If anyone has seen her, please contact me, or I believe she meant to put her mom. This picture, okay, a lot of people have been talking about this picture. That, in my opinion, is not Celeste. Some people are alleging that this could be AI, or this could be one of the girls in David's music videos, but more people are leaning to AI. Now this one allegedly is a picture of David, supposedly, allegedly, all speculation. He's paying off these kids because he is literally down the street from Celeste's home, and people are saying that he was probably waiting for Celeste to walk to him and these kids saw him. So allegedly they're saying that he paid them not to say nothing. I can't confirm that. But this was taken literally like 5 minutes away from her house, like literally walking distance from her house. And then, of course, there's this picture of him, and what people are allegedly saying is Celeste. In my opinion, I think it's Celeste because you can tell. Just right here, you can tell. But every picture they take, she's always covering her face. In the stream, she wore a hoodie, and then she put big glasses to throw off kind of like her appearance. And this is the picture I was talking about, where someone was like, "Who's that girl?" And he's like, "Are you a Fed?" And people are saying like, "Oh, that's her. It looks like her." In my opinion, I believe that's her as well. And then there's David. Now this girl, her name is Celeste Herrera, and I was gonna wait to part 3 to talk about this, but I think I'll just talk about it right now. So Celeste Herrera is a 23-year-old girl, and people are saying that Celeste Herrera is the girl that David allegedly was dating, and apparently the other Celeste that they got into it, things like that. Some people are saying allegedly people were catching on to David, so he brought in this girl who's also named Celeste, who was of age, to throw off his tracks so that way he could allegedly be with younger Celeste. And some people are saying maybe she had nothing to do with it. Maybe she was just hanging out with David and she got caught up in the mix. I mean, who knows? But she was hanging around with David for a little while. But again, I don't think that she had anything to do with this case, in my opinion. I think maybe, allegedly, in my opinion, maybe he was using her as a decoy to throw off, so people think like, oh, okay, they could forget about, because remember, people were calling him out and we're saying like, what about that 13-year-old little girl? Who's that girl? What about her? So maybe he used her as a decoy to throw off his tracks from people. And then it's just another picture of Celeste, the other Celeste. And then this is allegedly the place where the Tesla was parked at for a while. Someone actually did a Google Maps. I have to find the video and put it on Discord. The Google Maps where they actually saw the Tesla on Google Maps, and they're like, look at the Tesla. And then like a few days later, they did it again. The Tesla wasn't there, but there was like a weird like stain mark on the streets. I haven't done it myself. I was actually going to do that tonight for part 3. And then, of course, they took a picture. There's the Tesla. Or it's being towed. And then, of course, where investigators are taking pictures of it. I didn't realize Tesla trunks were super, super small. I didn't think of that. I thought they would be big. I don't know. Yet again, I don't know how Teslas work. So if you know how Teslas work, let me know, because I don't know how they work. And then, of course, crime timeline. We talked about this in the first one. About Celeste's report. The medical examiner gave out little bit of detail of the report. All it said was the body was ready for release, that she was placed in the vehicle on the time of her death, and they can't really determine what happened or the cause. Sorry, but the date of death they're putting September 8, 2025. So if more stuff comes out, crime timeline will update on it. So for part 3, we're going to talk more stuff about David, and we're going to go through an actual timeline. We're going to make our own timeline together on stream. We're actually going to do this because I feel like if we make a timeline, we'll probably connect some pieces together because it's a whole scramble. But don't go anywhere. I'm going to conclude that on Celeste Rivas Hernandez. My prayers and condolences go out to her family, and may justice come for Celeste. So that's going to conclude that section of the live. Now I'm going to talk about a different case, just because Friday I'm going to come back and do part 3, and Friday I was supposed to do this case, but since I'm not, might as well just talk about it on this live stream. So we're shifting topics. Okay, now we're going to go to a different topic. If you want more on Celeste Rivas Hernandez, Friday I will be doing another live. So Friday you can see more and hopefully hear the videos that I'm going to play you. But I want to talk to you about this case that happened the other day in Texas. So a Texas mom was arrested after 2 kids found deceased. Officials find inconsistencies in her story. So I'm going to be talking about Tiona Isar, who is 28 years old. She was booked on suspicion of causing seriously bodily injury or the death of a child. So a Texas woman was arrested in connection with the possible hot car deaths of her 2 young children after investigators found inconsistencies in her stories, officials said Monday. Tiona Isar, who is 28, was booked on suspicion of causing seriously bodily injury or death of a child, the Bexar County Sheriff's Office said in a statement. Isar called for help Saturday afternoon and reported that her 6-year-old son and 3-year-old daughter were found unresponsive in a hot car in San Antonio, where temperatures reached the low 90s that day, Sheriff's Office said. Isar is alleged to have told deputies she last saw the children at about 8 a.m. before she fell asleep for 7 hours, then found them in the hot car. When first responders arrived, the children were in the house and could not be relieved, according to the statement. Sheriff Javier Salazar told reporters that Islar's version of events doesn't add up. There are just some inconsistencies with the stories that are being given. Salazar told reporters at present, I'm not too confident. I'm not confident enough to give you all that's definitely what happened. Islar has been cooperative with investigators, and Salazar said he is confident detectives can get to the bottom of the story. As I mentioned, with the inconsistencies that I'm seeing in the story, and some of the evidence, we're just not prepared to say that that's exactly what happened at this time, he said. Islar is being held Tuesday morning, or was still being held Tuesday morning, in the Bexar County Jail in lieu of $300,000 bail. Her attorney could not immediately be reached for comment. So this girl, Isar, or Tiona, left her 6-year-old son and her 3-year-old daughter in the hot car. Oh, she died on my birthday. Wait, your birthday's on September 8th? What? Side note, happy belated birthday, Craig. We're definitely going to talk Friday. Wait. What are we? When? Tuesday? Thursday. I'll message you. We're going to talk about this. What? I didn't know your birthday. Happy belated birthday. So your birthday was on the 8th? Or are you talking about this case? Or Celeste? I don't know who that was. What? I didn't know that, Craig. So Tiona left her 6-year-old son and 3-year-old daughter. They were found unresponsive in a hot car. San Antonio has been hot lately. So I'm kind of like, what? Like, first of all, where were you going that you didn't decide to turn around and look to see if your child were in the car with you? Like, so she last saw him at 8 o'clock in the morning. Okay, where were you at 8 o'clock in the morning? Where were the children at 8 o'clock in the morning? And then you fell asleep for 7 hours. 7 hours. Okay, so who was with the babies for 7 hours if you knocked out? Do you have a babysitter? Is your baby daddy there? Your mom? Your sister? Like, who's there to be watching these kids? And like I said, where were you going for them to be in the hot car? Like, what? That makes no sense. Like, you slept for 8 hours knowing that you have 2 babies that need you. And we live in San Antonio. Like, it's hot. Supposedly we're supposed to get a cold front tomorrow, but it's still hot. Like, we're in our hottest temperatures right now. We don't get hot to like cold until like November. Like, oh, your birthday was on the 8th. Oh, happy belated birthday. Y'all go wish Craig a belated birthday, y'all. That's crazy. How do you, is there at least like a, was there at least an affidavit on here? Let's see. There's not. What about let me see. Criminal complaint, maybe? I'll see what Ken's Virus has to say. Hang on, let me X out this ad and then I'll show you. Let me just make it bigger so I can X out the ad quicker. There we go. Yeah, even though we're getting a cold front tomorrow, it's still hot. Like, I'm excited for just the cold weather just to come in general. What'd you say? I heard they had marks on them that they were investigating. Or they are investigating. They had marks. And you see, I heard she got up at 8. She saw them at 8. And then I heard that she saw them at 10 o'clock in the morning. So I'm kind of like, what time did you see him at? Did you see him at 8 in the morning or did you see him at 10 o'clock in the morning? And then some people were saying that she slept for the 7 hours. And then some were saying she slept almost like the whole day. So I'm kind of like, oh, mother charged in alleged hot car death of 2 children has history with Family Protective Services. What? So due to the confidentiality of the ongoing case, DFPS could not relieve the nature of the 28-year-old mother's prior involvement with the agency. So the 20-year-old mother charged in connection to the alleged hot car deaths of her 2 children has prior involvement with the Texas Department of Family and so with kind of like CPS almost. She remains in jail. On Sunday, after 3 deputies with the Bexar County Sheriff's Office responded to a home in the 700 block of Chancery Gate to reports of children inside of a hot car. Isar told investigators the last time she had seen her children, identified as 3-year-old Mayani Isar and 6-year-old Savani Stevenson, was when they got home. As she took them inside earlier that day, she noted her kids must have accessed the car somehow on their own. How are they going to access the car on their own? And on top of that, he's a 6-year-old little boy, right? They're gonna, I mean, he would, open the door himself. Like, he would unlock the door himself. So that's why I'm kind of like, oh my God, look who's here. It's Rat House Media. Got a like and a view for me. So sleepy, though. I know I came on late. I'm so sorry. The girls aren't here. It's just you. So they're not going to pick on you tonight. Y'all go subscribe to Rat House Media. Go subscribe to him. So, I mean, I've been hearing a lot of hearsay in the streets lately that allegedly people think that she did something to them prior and threw them in the car and said that they got, they were just in the hot car for so long. Because, I mean, if you think about it, I mean, he's a 6-year-old little boy. Like, that little boy is going to unlock the car door to get out, right? Like, 6-year-olds are smart. So I'm kind of like, wouldn't he unlock the car door to get out and then go and, like, get somebody's attention? But, I mean, what Craig said, I didn't know that they had marks on them. I mean, She had inconsistencies, and along with them, the amount of evidence prompted further questioning at her eventual arrest. A DFPS spokesperson said in a statement that the family involved in this incident has had prior involvement with DFPS As you know, details in the investigations are confidential according to law. Once the investigation is complete, a public report will be available upon request. Okay, so I want a report because I want to know everything, because this is very like, what the heck? The agency said 8 children have died in connection with being stuck in hot cars so far this year. As of September 18th, they urged parents to remember to lock their cars upon leaving, check the car if they can't find their child, keep keys out of reach, and teach them cars are a no-play area. And call 911 if you see a child alone in the car. Yeah. Exactly. Like, some cars give you the detection of like, oh, hey, like there's something in the back seat, and people, go and check. So I'm kind of like, what car did she have? Like, is it an older model? Is it a newer model? Am I not showing you this? Was not showing you this one right here. God dang it. So I'm kind of like, okay, why didn't she, or are they going to show the car? Let me see the car. There's no point in voice because it's not going to give you any voice. StreamYard has been acting up all day today. Like right now, look, it's going to play an ad.
Kickapoo Lucky Eagle Casino.
I'm very curious, how did the car look? Is it a newer model, an older model? Is it a smart car? Like, what kind of car were you driving, girl? Maybe.
First at 4, we begin with a sad story of 2 children found dead. And now their mom, 28-year-old Tiona Islar, is locked up facing charges of injury to a child after the Bexar County Sheriff said there were inconsistencies in her story. Now officials with a local nonprofit are voicing concerns and say education could mean all the difference between life and death. KENS 5 reporter Zach Briggs has that story.
Something's not adding up with this case.
Sheriff Javier Salazar was unable to elaborate regarding the so-called inconsistencies about the tragedy on Bexar County's far west side. Salazar says Tiona Islar told investigators the last time she saw her 3-year-old daughter and 6-year-old autistic son was when they made it home together earlier in the day. Officials at Islar says the kids somehow must have gone back out to the car. Islar says she found her children inside the hot vehicle, then took them inside. First responders performed life-saving measures after 3 p.m., but the kids were pronounced dead.
Just encourage anybody who's listening to understand that this is not something that only happens to bad parents. And even if you're a super cautious, attentive parent, it is very possible for this to happen to you.
Amber Rollins with the nonprofit Kids in Car Safety stressed how vital it is for parents to be extra vigilant and prepared in the event their child escapes the house.
Buy the little stick-on door alarms that will alert you with an audio chime. If your child sneaks out, you can buy these for $20 or $30 online. You can use the little knob covers. They make them for all different types of doors.
There's also the education piece for children who are old enough to understand, which Rollins says could be life-changing.
The kids who get in on their own are typically children who are slightly older. Helping them to learn that skill of opening the door if they ever find themselves trapped could save their life.
Meantime, the Texas Department of Family and Protective Services confirmed that Islar has previous involvement with the department. Details are confidential. Zach Briggs, KENS 5.
What's often standing between people with cancer and life-saving treatment is a ride to get there.
No.
For some, just getting to appointments, chemo, or radiation is a major challenge.
Okay, I don't want to hear that. No! Oh my God, stop sharing. There goes my computer again. Jesus. First, it didn't want to load the mics where I could talk. And now it's just being... Don't get StreamYards, okay? If you're going to stream, don't get StreamYards ever. And I don't even pay for StreamYards. I'm on the free plan, and it's just okay. Now how you see it now, it's letting me play voice, but earlier it was not. DA, you made it. How are you? How's your Tuesday, Wednesday going? StreamYards. All right, well, since now I got voice finally, I'm going to show you a video before I end it, because what the heck, like now you want to like play some voice? Let me show you without getting copyrighted. Dang, I have a lot of videos to show you though. Okay, let me show you. Actually, no, I'm gonna wait on that because then it's not gonna make sense. So the videos I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna wait for part 3, just because I have a lot of videos to show you. So, if I get any more updates, because I'm looking at Tiona Isar's updates as well. So far, I mean, they have her in jail right now, and they're still trying to figure out what happened to her kids. It's very strange. It's very like, what are y'all talking about? Tuesday. You're good. It's still Tuesday here. Ban Dean immediately. What did I do? I'm a managing mod on your channel. When Danny has the wrench, Danny, he goes bazonkers. So right now you're in Danny's hands. He's got a wrench. Okay, I can't control him. Okay, I can't control his powers. Jesus. Okay. So, I'm in a pickle. Okay, so I'm gonna save all these videos for part 3, so that way it all makes sense. Part 2 was a little scramble in the beginning. We were all over the place, but Friday, my bad, not Friday and Wednesday. Friday, we're gonna come on live and we're gonna do a whole timeline together, and we're gonna look at all these videos I have to show you. But that's for David that I'm talking about. Tiona, the one we just talked about right now, the update is they're still investigating. So if I get any more updates on Tiona, I will tell you about it. So back to David and Celeste Rivas. We're gonna do part 3. So I'm gonna have to schedule part 3 for Friday. So Friday we're gonna do part 3. I know today was a little scramble. I did an earlier live, and then somebody came on my live and was like talking mess, and then I had to ban them, and then I got flagged for I don't know what reason. So I had to delete the stream, come back on live, and start brand new, and I lost my train of thought what I was talking about. So I was like, God dang it. So now Friday we are going to talk about more, because I know it's late. It's like 11 in the morning. So not 11 in the morning. What the heck? 11 at night. So I know a lot of you work tomorrow, and I'm going to have to put it for Friday, because Friday we could stay up kind of late and we can deep dive into it. Danny, if you struck me down, I should become more powerful than you can possibly imagine. Feel the power of, oh my God. Jesus. They make it fun. Y'all go subscribe to Red House Media. Oh, man. I was watching your live today. Amazing. Let me put his link so you guys can go subscribe to him. We have cookies. You have cookies? What kind of cookies? Why? Why what? No one watches those? What do you mean no one watches them? Like your live? I watch your live. I watch replay because you came on kind of late. I was like getting ready to go to bed. Paste. I just actually unsubscribed from Danny's. But stop! Y'all guys are funny. Okay, I just dropped his link in the comments, so you guys go subscribe to him. Y'all go subscribe to him. Oh God, you put it on your Discord, you're in here. Everybody's gonna start coming in here now. I got plenty of subs. You did. You got like 3K, I saw. And then you got a partnership with YouTube. So congrats. Yay. We love that for you. We love that. We love that. No clue who they are. No clue who they are. They don't tell you. Mine don't tell me either. I think they only tell you if like they're public. Like if they share their subscribers for you to see. The only way you'll get saved is if the other mods come in. I think Craig's in here, but I don't know where he is to save you. But if you get a hold of Don Marie will come and save you. But if the other mods come in, they could save you. No clue who they are. I got plenty of subs. I have not seen Janelle. I hope Janelle's doing okay. Janelle's always in here. I wonder if she's okay. Don Marie, I don't know where Don Marie is. Don Marie is somewhere. Don Marie is your homie? Yeah. Don Marie is all our homie. So, I don't know what that is. Don Marie is amazing. You love Don Marie? We all love Don Marie. Don Marie needs to get back on live. I miss her. I miss her voice. Her Brooklyn accent. Brooklyn, right? I think she's from Brooklyn. I don't remember the theme song. But here's Don Marie's channel. It's going to drop. Go subscribe to Don Marie if you haven't. And go subscribe to Oblivious Benson as well. I don't know what was on my thing. So here's Don Marie's link. So go subscribe to Don Marie. And here is Oblivious Benson, a.k.a. my father's YouTube channel. You guys go subscribe to OB as well. She's amazing. She's hilarious. She's funny. Weird three people Dawn worship live. Huh? Oh, it's weird that 3 people worship Dawn's live. I love Dawn Marie's live because like when it comes to true crime and she's like live, she's very like chill. She's very calm. It's somewhere where I can go to like decompress from everything that's going on with true crime. You know what I'm saying? I can go to OB's channel too, but sometimes OB does like true crime as well. But I love when she does the sillies. I think she was live when was she live? Yesterday? I think OB was live. Don Marie, I don't think Don Marie's been live for like a few months or a month. I don't remember when Don Marie last went live. I think it was like 2 months ago. I believe it was 2 months ago or a month. Where is she? Dawn Marie. I just had it. Yeah, she hasn't been live for a month. Oh yeah, a month. Yeah, a month ago because she was talking about that New York fashion girl or something like that. Yeah, a month. I'm looking at an update, but new comment. John Marie is married, Dean. You sick. Oh my God. Jesus. She comes and watches Replay Crew. She's gonna see this. What? Yeah, she's married. Dawn Marie's married. Oh my God, I love her accent. Her accent is like the best. She has like the best, amazing accent. Like I just love it. Oh man, the last time she went live, I think she was talking about this server that she goes and sees. That's not what I was questioning. Oh God. Oh my God. He said, I know. Oh my goodness. Oh god, you guys are funny. Let me see. I know Janelle said she wanted to do a live with Dawn Marie. I actually have to get with Janelle because I want to see when she wants to do that live with us three. So I don't think I have Janelle's thing. I'll put it on Discord. So Janelle, she's always like a frequent person in here. Lately, I think she's been busy, but she wanted to collab. I remember she said last time. So I was gonna like follow up with her and see if she still wanted to do the live with Dawn Marie and her. And Des, how are we gonna get rid of Dean? I don't know. I feel like you can't get rid of him. I feel like he'll come back. You can't get rid of him. He's looking again. What is he looking at? What are you looking at, Dean? Poor Dean. He's looking again. I'm waiting for him to us. Oh, he's looking at us talking. Oh no. Oh no. Maybe we have to do a members only live. Well, I don't even have that option. Actually, I can't give you a members only live because I don't have that option. Danny, you haven't figured out how to get rid of me yet. How do you expect her to? Yeah, I can't crack the code. That's a hard code to crack. It's like Morse code. I can't crack it. So I guess we're just gonna have to, you know, Dean's just gonna have to listen to us talk, or he's gonna have to look at us talk. Oh God, you guys are funny. Where is MJ? I'm surprised you're not picking on MJ. Is she not here? Or is she asleep? Like, boo MJ. Boo MJ. Oh my God. JK, I like Dean. You like Dean? Oh man. The girls were saying the other day, Danielson, as Dawn Marie calls you, that they want me to unmod you so they could pick on you. And I said, I can't take away his wrench because it won't let me. It really didn't let me take away your wrench. So you're off the hook. Ban MJ. You'd have to ban her. You have the power. I think you have more power. I think you have a little bit more. I think you and Dawn Marie have a little bit more authority when it comes to modding on YouTube because there's two different mods. And I think I gave y'all the highest one. Ban MJ for life. Oh God. Oh Lord. For life. Jesus. Oh man, y'all are funny. Yeah, there's regular mods and managing mods. Yeah, I think I gave you and Dawn Marie the managing position, and I gave everyone else the other one. I think the less one. I think I gave you the one where you can even like cut off the chat in some way. I don't know how, but you can. Let's test it out and see. Hold on, let me. Where are you? Okay, wait. I have you. Oh, I have you as standard mod. My bad. Hold on. Let me remove you. And then let me put you as managing. Okay, that one's a little bit different. And you should be. As soon as my phone decides to load. Okay. I think now you can manage the chat. I know Dawn Marie has 4. Yeah, you see. Yeah, now he has all the power. Well, Dawn Marie is the second one. So if you can get Dawn Marie on here, Dawn Marie can overpower him. Dean knows more. I've never been a mod like Dawn. Dawn Marie is a good mod too. In Duty Ron, she's a very good mod. I don't know. Dawn Marie should be your managing mod. She is my managing mod. I think she was the first mod I put. I'm telling you, Dawn Marie is the only one that's gonna save you. You gotta summon Dawn Marie. and she'll come and save you. I think Dawn Marie is asleep. So you're going to have to leave her a voicemail or something. So I think with managing mod, you can access the chat to be like subscribers only or like members only if I ever get monetized, which I don't think I will because I cuss a lot. So I think that's how it works. I don't know. I don't know. I was just clicking random stuff when I was putting you as mods. But I know I put her as managing mod because she was the first one. I did. You did? Let me see. Wait. You changed the chat or you summoned Dawn Marie? I can't see on my computer, which is weird. Dean cusses a lot on my show. Oh, God. Dean, you cuss a lot? You cuss a lot on Danny's show? Is that why y'all are on the backup burner? Y'all are on the backup? I think you said you were on the backup. I've never been... I never even been to your show. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I got monetized. Anybody can. Oh, okay. Well, that's good you got monetized. Sorry, I was reading a message. That's good you got monetized. I'm happy for you. We love that. We love that you got monetized and that you have 3K subscribers. Let's hope you get to 5,000 real soon. We need Rat House Media to have all the power on YouTube. If he can be the whole power on as a mod, he should have the whole power on YouTube. I'm assuming you've watched Danny's shows before. Have you ever seen me on there? When did I subscribe to Danny? Like 3 weeks ago, maybe. I don't remember when I subscribed. I subscribed to him recently, so I've been watching his recent live streams. But I mean, I can always go and watch his past ones and give him some likes. He was on there yesterday. What? See, I've never been. Shows how weak the system is. Oh my God. Well, I'm like halfway through your. Well, I mean, if you were there, then I probably saw you then. I've never been. Oh Lord, here we go. What is this? What am I getting tagged in? I don't know. Don't watch my shows. It's not worth it. Why? Why are they not worth it? They're very informative. Informative. Yes, informative. My words are going scrambled today. I don't know why. Maybe because did y'all hear about the rapture that people were talking about? Let's talk about that now that we're here. Did y'all see that, or is it just me? Like, so on TikTok, these people were believing this man, this priest. You'll never get that time back in your life. Oh my God. But your shows are good. I love them. I love your live streams. They're the best. So this pastor, this priest in South Africa was saying that the rapture was supposed to happen today and that people were going to get sucked up to heaven. All the good Christians were going to go to heaven and the rest of us were going to stay here. And people were believing this guy and they were selling their house, their car. They were giving away their money, their dogs, everything. And today's the 23rd. It's already going to be the 24th. And everyone's like, so what happened to those people that sold their houses? Literally, I saw one where this lady signed over her whole savings account to her neighbor. Literally. And her neighbor was like, come the 24th, she's going to ask for her money back. And she's not going to be able to get it back because she signed it over to me already. And I'm kind of like, okay, I don't really talk about religion on my channel, but like I'm kind of like, do you not see in the book what it says? Like, you know, it reminded me of that one cult, with the guy that looked like the alien. What's his name? The Heaven's Gate or something like that. It reminded me of that for some reason. I'm kind of like, I don't know what that was. I don't know why I'm getting tagged on whatever this is on my phone. So I'm kind of like, what? Like, the heck is going on? What's going on in the water? This is why you don't drink tap water, because, you know, people are going through psychosis. So, I mean, genuinely, I hope, in all realness, I hope they check up on those people who have kids, because a lot of people were saying if they don't check up on them, like they're gonna, you know, pew themselves, you know, or something. I don't know. But besides that, Jeepers Creepers. So I'm getting ahead. I have ADHD, so my mind changes every time. But Jeepers Creepers, allegedly, they released the 911 call from 2021 when this man and his wife saw Jeepers Creepers, you know, over in North Carolina. This is why I'm never going to North Carolina, okay? I don't want to see Jeepers Creepers, okay? Like, I ain't got no business in North Carolina. I ain't going over there. So the 911 call, they released it, and they were saying it was very unsettling. I heard little bits and pieces of it. I didn't hear the full thing. All I heard was it's not human. It's not human, and the man was screaming. And I'm kind of like, you see, if I saw Jeepers Creepers at night, you know, I wouldn't even go anywhere at night. You know, I would just I would stay home. You see, I don't mess with Jeepers Creepers, okay? I mean, he's kind of scary looking. And apparently he got on the man's truck and was like in the back of his tailgate, and then allegedly there's pictures floating around of the claw marks where the Jeepers Creepers dude was like hanging on to it. So I don't know. Oh, look, MJ has arrived. MJ, we were just talking about you, wondering where you were. Pew pew. Yeah, pew pew. That's one movie I can't watch. Jeepers Creepers. The one movie I cannot watch, and they're going to make another one, is The Human Centipede. That is the most disgusting movie I've ever seen in my life. Like, they're going to make a part 2 or part 3. They're going to make another part of The Human Centipede. It's disgusting. Don't look at it, okay? Do not look at The Human Centipede. I'm telling you, save yourself from that movie. That is the most disgusting movie ever. She knows what I'm talking about. Oh, snap. What am I clicking on? She knows. You see, MJ knows what I'm talking about. It's disgusting. Ugh. I remember when I was in high school, our teacher, you looked? What did you look at? You looked at The Human Centipede? I remember in high school, I was a senior, and my teacher told us what movie did we want to watch for the end of the year. And I don't know whose idea it was for The Human Centipede. And that day, after we watched Human Centipede, I didn't eat for like 2 weeks because it was so disgusting. I was like, ugh. Like, oh, man. Everyone was saying positive things about you, MJ. Yes, MJ is so cool. Oh, Gingy's here. Hello, Gingy. Really? Where y'all at? Uh-huh. Sure. MJ, don't believe him. Look, MJ. They wanted to ban you earlier for life too. Like, yeah, okay, yeah. You see, she can go back and look at them. Like, oh man, she's looking, Dean. I told you she's looking. She can go back and look. No matter what, they're gonna look. They're gonna find it. You can't hide things from MJ. She's gonna find out. Good to be here. How was your day, Gingy? How was your day, MJ? How was y'all's day? How was y'all's Tuesday? She talking when I'm not even here. Say to my face, Dean. Oh, you know what, Dean? I'm gonna let you and MJ win. I don't know who's gonna win. Who do you think's gonna win, MJ or Dean? My bet is on MJ. Yeah, you see, she always finds out. She always finds out, Dean. Always. What are y'all saying? I would say it to your face, MJ, but you probably just bail. Time out. Visited my drunk neighbor tonight. Drunk neighbors are fun. Well, my neighbors when they get drunk, they're very fun. When they're drunk, they make a lot of food, and I like to go over there because I like to be a little piggy, and I like to eat the food they make. They make really, 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 really good food, like really good food. So, drunk neighbors are fun. Well, my day was fine, I guess. I'm sick, so I slept all day, which screwed me up. Aww. I'm praying you get better real soon. Is it like the flu, sinuses? I know the sinuses are back. They made a comeback, the sinuses. And I think a stomach bug as well. I got the stomach bug the other day. Dude, I know you were going to say that. You're so predictable. It was good. Fruits, wine, cookies. Ooh. Now that sounds good. Cookies, fruits, and wine. That's the perfect party. Oh my God. Oh God. You guys are hilarious. Seriously. Y'all make the chats fun. You really do. You really do. I'm telling you, DA, the only way you're going to get saved is if you summon Dawn Marie. But I think she's knocked out, so you could leave her a voicemail. What am I looking at? I don't know what they're tagging me in on this. Okay, I don't know what that was. It's this annoying cold, sinus, throat, cough, headache, like a strep, but worse. It started, and then my daughter and now me, and we all leave Thursday for a wedding out of state. Oh no. Oh, I hope y'all all feel better. I was like that 2 weeks ago, and I actually went to the doctor, and they said it wasn't COVID. That it was actually my sinuses. But then, like, I started getting like a razor sharp pain in my throat, and they're like, it could be the new COVID that we're getting, and I was like, what? Like, what the heck? But after a few days of like suffering, I ended up feeling better. But if you take so if you cut an orange and then you heat it up and then you take it out and you drink the juice of that orange, it's supposed to help with your like cough and your sore throat. Or if you take, what is that one medicine I took? Metamucil works. Or Zyrtec is good. I can't take Zyrtec because it doesn't do anything to me. Like, it literally doesn't do anything. What? It was fun until MJ got here. Oh my God. First of all, secondly, whoa. Don't worry, Danny. I'll get him when he leaves. Dean, I'm very sick. Oh my God. So now Dean's going for Danny. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Am I catching a love triangle on my channel? My daughter has it worse. I feel so bad. I can hear her coughing right now. And she's stubborn. She won't take meds. I know. You're like a sweet forbidden fruit. Oh my. What fruit would you compare Danny to? I'm curious, Dean. What fruit would you label Danny as? What would you label him as? Like, what kind of fruit would he be? Or vegetable? How do I heat it up? Tell me more. So you get like the orange, you cut it in half, you poke holes in it, like in the orange with like a fork. You put it in there for like a minute or 30 seconds. You take it out and then you pour it in the cup and then you just drink it. And it's supposed to help with like the cough. Like, it's supposed to make your cough go down. I tried it and it worked. My sister tried it, and I think she fucked it up, and it didn't work for her. So I don't know what she did, but that helps. I know if you put, it's an old remedy, like an old like home remedy. If you slice like a potato, and you put the potato on your foot, and then you put the sock, the potato is supposed to like absorb like all your sickness or like anything that you have, and it kind of helps. Even with an onion, but don't do the onion because it'll make it smell. So just do like the potato. Tastes like sweet. Tastes like sweet gum tree balls. Poor Des, we bring on the drama here. No, I love you guys. You guys are funny. Y'all make the channel fun. They have a bromance. Oh God, you're not a vegetable. What would you be then? Yeah, I'm very curious. What fruit? Cheese. I'm gonna make the kid do it tomorrow. Yes. I wouldn't compare him to a fruit because after I'm done with him, he'll be more like a vegetable because his legs won't work. Oh my God. Yo. Pause. Okay. Wow. Yes, don't read things. It's too late. Yeah, I read it. Too late. I read it. It's because the comments are going too slow to go up. So I read it. Oh Lord. Jesus. My people on the replay crew are gonna be like, what the heck? What the heck is going on? They got a bromance, okay? So Danny and Dean, where's Dean? I just saw him. They got a bromance, all right. So we don't question it. LGB Dean. Yeah, there's something called the LGB Dean. This rat chat will make you laugh. You guys make me laugh all the time you're in here. Literally all the time y'all are in here, you make me laugh. And it's so hilarious and it's so funny because it makes the stream so much better. It's more like a bromance at this point. Oh, it's more than a bromance at this point. Yeah. It is. Oh Lord. You guys are hilarious. You guys are really freaking funny. I love it. I wish they made me laugh. Oh God. Oh Lord. So okay, so you won't compare him to a fruit. Okay. So what would you, Danny, compare Dean to as a fruit? What would you label him as a fruit or a vegetable? Oh. I can't make you laugh, but I can make you squeal. Oh my God. Lord. Okay, now everybody in the comments, what would you label Dean as a fruit or as a vegetable? What would you put him as? Honestly, I would put you as I'm trying to think. You need to sign up in Danny's Discord. I think I am in the Discord. Right? Let me see. I think I am. Am I? I have so many. I swear I just saw that Discord. Yeah, I am. I am in the Discord. Yeah, I am in the Discord. I'm in his Discord. What's an annoying little prickly fruit? A jackfruit, right? A jackfruit is a jackfruit, no? String bean, prickly pear, snap pea. Are they really prickly though? A banana? A banana? Now look at you. You just changed your freaking thing. Yeah, a jackfruit, no? Is that what it is? Let's look up the fruits now. How would I put it though? Prickly fruits? I don't want to put something and then the FBI comes looking for me. Let's see. Prickly fruit. No, just prickly fruit. I don't want to know how you grow one. Oh, what are the fruits that smell bad? A papaya smells bad, but they taste good. It's like one of those tiny tropical bananas. Which one? Let's look up the fruit. Let's look up the fruit family. Fruits. Okay, we're going to look up fruits. But I want one with pictures. Okay, look, here we go. Look, I'm going to show you all the fruits from A to Z. So we're going to go through all the fruits and we're going to label Dean as a fruit. Banana. But like, oh, what the F kind of fruits are you eating, MJ? Okay, look, okay. These are fruits, okay? So you got apples, apricot, banana, blackberry, blueberry. I've never heard of a boysenberry. A melon, a cantaloupe, a kazaba melon. I've never heard of what the heck is this. A chamoya, a cherry, some type of melon, clementine, cranberry, another melon, quern nuts, dates, a durian. Is this it? That looks prickly. Can I zoom in? A durian. No? Oh, yeah, a durian. You see a durian. Oh, a durian. A watermelon. Oh, God. I've already been labeled as a fruit. Figs. I would label you, Dean, as a... What kind of fruit would I put you as? I would put you as a lychee. I don't know why. I would put you as a lychee berry. A melon. What kind of melon? There's multiple melons. Or just a regular melon. A musk melon. I've never heard of these fruits. Golden kiwis are so good. Are they really? I've never heard of this. A mangosteen. What the heck are those? And why have I not seen them? Or a manocelion. I've never heard of these fruits. Ever. Or this. A logan. A logan or a logan? A loquat. What the heck are these? Jujube. Horned melon. I've never heard of these. I've never heard of these before. A papaya smells nasty, especially like when they hit the papaya and it leaks, like the juice, it smells nasty. MJ is a Fruit Loop. Oh, God. A leech. Yeah, I've never... A pomegranate. A prickly cactus pear. These are good. I suggest you eat these. A rumputan, they're so good. I love those. I go to my local HEB here, and I get these. A rumputan, they're so good. There's this one. This one's prickly. It looks weird. A watermelon. And I believe that's all the fruit. Yeah, are you going live tomorrow, Danny? Are you? What color Fruit Loop? Oh, Lord. Okay, now that we did fruits, let's do a vegetable. Let me see. What did he say? The oogly fruit. I'm going live on a private stream at 2 a.m. to 6:43. Damn! That's very specific to 6:43 in the morning. Yeah. I thought you said you were going live in like 2029 the other day, and you were going to talk about whatever was trending. Okay. What would you label Dean as a vegetable? Okay, now we got all the vegetables, okay? So out of a vegetable, what would you label him as? I mean, I could show you all of them. I will label Dean as a broccoli. I would put him as a broccoli. As a little itty bitty broccoli. Oh yeah, Craig's in here. I don't know where he went. I think he was in here. I think he left, but Craig was in here. That's still on. What? This is vegetables now. We're talking about vegetables. I would put them as a broccoli. 2:27 a.m. You're going live at 2:27 a.m.? Jesus, what are you going to talk about at 2:27 a.m.? Oh no, look, there's Craig. Craig, welcome to the Rat Chat. Craig, you should go subscribe to Rat House Media. He is hilarious. I think I dropped the link somewhere. An asparagus. Stinky pea. Ginger. A ginger. I've never heard of this. Kohlrabi, leeks, melons, lettuce. Maybe I'm hungry because why am I looking at vegetables now? I think I need a late night snack. Oh, I've been wanting a pumpkin. I have bad ADHD. My ADHD is kicking in. I've been wanting to buy a pumpkin lately since it's spooky season. Are we all excited for Halloween or is it just me? I love Halloween. Halloween is my favorite season of the year. Like, my favorite season of all. Like, I'm so excited that they brought pumpkin spice and everything back. Dean looks like an onion. Oh, God. Wait, a red or a white onion? They have two different onions. Or a gold onion. Sleep deprivation, StreamYard to talk about pillows and their hateful nature. Oh, my God. MG is right. I'm basically sick. 2:27 a.m. How's long to die in the cold? Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Craig, you got to go subscribe to Rat House Media. I think I dropped the link, but I'll drop it again so you can go and subscribe. Let me see. Or if you guys make it before I do, to drop the link. Where is it? McRib's back? Is it? I think it is. No, I think they took it away already. I think they took away the McRib. I remember OB when the McRib came back. I remember she said she was buying McRibs. I think they took away the McRibs. You'll regret it, Craig. Okay, it's posted. I think it's posted. Yes, it's... Wait. Hold on. Oops. Did I not post it? Okay, wait. Give it a second, Craig. And let it... Okay, it should be on there, Craig. There's Rat House Media. There's Danny's link. Did you follow Karen? Did Des follow Karen Reed? I did. I watched the Karen Reed trial. I watched it on Melanie. What the heck is wrong with my vocabulary? Melanie Little. And then I watched Oblivious Benson when she would cover it. I think someone else too covered it, but I don't remember their name. Yeah, I watched it when Melanie Little and OB were streaming it. There's the link, Craig. There's the link. I wanted to cover the Karen Reed trial. Like, I wanted to cover it, but I think I jumped on YouTube too late where it was already like towards the end of her trial, and I was like, dang, I missed it. I mean, I could still stream Karen Reed because I actually have like subscribers who don't know who Karen Reed is like at all. So I mean, like I could do the Karen Reed case if y'all want. I can. Like some people didn't even know who like Madeline Soto was, so that's why I did like the whole Madeline Soto series. I have subscribers who don't know anything about true crime like at all, but they watch me. You said everything was back, but not the McRib. Now that McRib isn't, we got a problem. I don't think it's back. I think they took it away. Let me see. Let's debunk it. Is the McRib back? Is the McRib back? Oh, wait. Okay. According to Google, it said the McRib returned on December 3rd, 2024. Okay, but can you buy it now? That's what I want to know. Well, what do I look up? McDonald's menu? McDonald's menu. What did y'all say? Ew, Danny. Jen McCabe Googled his long to die in a code at 2:27 a.m. Facts. What? Oh, yeah. I remember seeing that. Dean, Des is married, you sick bastard. I'm actually not married. So, I'm not married. Madeline Soto, that poor baby. Yes. Oh, my God. When I covered the Madeline Soto case, we deep dive into Stephen Stearns, his little sick ass. You're laughing? We deep dived into Stephen Stearns. I think we even got like what? The whole documents too. We were talking about the documents and stuff. But I got it from Crime Timeline, so shout out to Crime Timeline. What am I looking at? Oh, McRibs. That's right. That I can see on McDonald's menu. Now you're making me want McDonald's. No, there's no McRib on the McDonald's menu. Nope. I'm sorry to break the news. There's no McRib. I'm sorry. There's a snack wrap though. You could buy a snack wrap, but no McRib. Nope. They took it away. Yep, they took it away. It's gone. The McRib is gone. 666, the mom too, absolutely disgusting. Oh, we talked about the mom too. The mom and the dad. We talked about them. It was crazy. The part where allegedly that the mom paid off an incident he did when he was younger, I was like, whoa. I mean, I was assuming allegedly, like, maybe the mom was gonna pay some stuff off to cover up Madeline Soto's, like, to cover that up. But I feel like they should have gave him a trial. Like, they should have gave him a trial so that way he can hear everything he did, because he denies it. Like, he denies it to the core. Like, he was like, she threw herself on me. Like, why is a 13-year-old little girl gonna throw herself on you? Like, no, you're a little pedo. You threw yourself on her. Like, no. Yeah, he's a monster. He's disgusting. He's a PDF file. He's a garden gnome. Like, he's everything. He's nasty. He's the gum on the floor. Some McDonald's started doing chocolate vanilla swirl cones, so that is so good. Really? I've never had their chocolate vanilla swirl cones before, like, ever. No McRib, that's it. I'm out. Yeah, there's no McRib on there. Brad from Ohms Basin made headline again. House up for sale and trial in March. Wait, what? Really? Brad Simpson from here, from San Antonio? His house is up for sale? I haven't been looking into that trial. I've been looking more into Savannah Soto. I think they go, if I'm not mistaken, November or this month. Either September or November, they're supposed to go to court. I don't remember which month, but I know they're supposed to. But I haven't been keeping up with Brad Simpson. Did they ever find her body or no? Did they ever find Suzanne Simpson's body? Or are they still looking for it? If you cover the Karen Reed trial 1 and then trial 2, you will get many subscribers. I should, right? I should do like the Karen Reed series. I mean, if y'all are up for the Karen, oh no, not you. Hold on, wait. Siri turned on. Wait, no. Okay, I said Siri. God dang it. I said SIRI and she turned on. I think my iPhone is listening to me. But if y'all are up for the Karen Reed trial, I'm down to do the Karen Reed trial. Both of them. I was doing Casey Anthony, but we never got to finish her. So we still got to do her too. So if y'all want to do Karen Reed, let me know. Let me know. I'll do Karen Reed. I watched on Grizzly True Crime. She's great, very organized. Yes, I love Grizzly True Crime. She's very organized. Even though sometimes I can't understand what she's saying because like her accent, I'm like, huh? But she's very good. In a way, I'm glad they didn't because everything he did was so disturbing and he probably would have gotten off on all the evidence. Yeah, it was so disturbing. I mean, they found videos and pictures of Stern from all the way back to 2022? When did I say 2000? 2022 or 2019, something around there. That's all they got from, I think, his phone or his hard drive. But I'm pretty sure they'll probably find more. But I want to know where the hell is Jennifer Soto at? Like, did she get caught up in the rapture and disappear with like all these people that said they were leaving? Or like, did she go with the aliens? Like, where the heck is Jennifer Soto at? Like, is she hiding or something? Like, where is she at? I want to know where she's at. Like, nobody has heard from her for like a year. Dean, did you gain any weight on your trip? Did you miss Capri Sun, pouches, and Pop-Tarts? Good night, losers. And my friend Dean. Oh God. Good night. Good night, Danny. Good night. Good night. He's going to bed, y'all. Now we can talk about Danny. Oh God. Oh Lord. Oh, let's do Casey Anthony. Yeah, I want to do Casey Anthony. We did half of the opening statements. We didn't get to the full. I could do Casey Anthony like the rest of it. I think what? This weekend I can do Casey Anthony. Yes, they found her body, Suzanne Simpson. Capri Sun and Pop-Tarts. Is he at daycare? Yeah, did he go to daycare? And which daycare is that? Because I really want a Pop-Tart and a Capri Sun. I didn't, but I cut sugar drinks and sweets from my diet so that I don't gain any weight. Well, that's good. Yeah. Cut off sugars, sugar drinks, sweets. You cut off bread and tortillas, you're all set to go. Me, I can't cut off bread and tortillas. Like, I need that in my life. Yes, they started the civil trial this past Monday with the O'Keefes. What? Did I miss that? Where was I at? I think I missed that. I need to watch it. I need to catch up on it. I'm down. If y'all want to do, oh no, they haven't found the body. So are you saying yes? You want me to do Karen Reed? I'll do Karen Reed. If you want me to do Karen Reed, I'll do Karen Reed. I'll get like a little section for Karen Reed, and I'll put everything in there, and then we'll do it. I think she's scared she'll be charged next, which she should be. Yeah, she should be. She should have been charged from the beginning with child neglect. Like, hello. Finally, I'm so sick of Danny shit. I think he left because I don't see him, or I could be lying. I think he's still in here. Don't talk about my mans like that. I'm too weak to cut out sweets or bread. Yeah, I can't cut off sweets or bread. It's hard for me. Yeah, I think Danny left, guys. I think he left. So now we can talk about Danny now that he's not here. So we're safe. We're marked safe. Unless he pops up, then we're not safe. I feel like he's lurking. Oh my God. Your men don't even like you. Your booty too flat. It's pretty tough because I have a majority sugar addiction. Me too. It's hard. It's hard for me. Someone told me that if I got rid of tortillas, that I would be perfect. But it's hard because I live in San Antonio and they have good tacos here. So I can't cut off tortillas because I always get tacos. And then they were like, you need to cut off bread. It's hard for me to cut off bread. They're like, you need to cut off this and that. And I'm like, I can't do that. Okay. Like, you want me to just eat the grass outside? Then just tell me and I'll go eat grass outside. Like, yes, watch this past Monday. Yeah, I'm going to watch it tonight. I'm going to be up all night anyways. Danny took all our gifted baby rat membership. Big. Nah. What? Shake my head. All right, so y'all are saying for me to do Karen Reed. So I'll do Karen Reed. I'll start from the beginning though, because okay. Okay, Dean, we see you. We see you, Dean. We see you. Fake ass Mudagus. Oh god. Karen Reed, no. No, you don't want me to do Karen Reed? Okay. Well, it's like 50-50, so y'all let me know. But I could do Casey Anthony because I mean we've been starting. I've been trying to start the Casey Anthony trial, but every time I try to start it, boom, a case happens, and I'm like, God, I gotta do this case, and then another case. Like I did Casey Anthony opening statements, like half of it, and then Lincoln Snelling happened, and I was like, dang. So I talked about Lincoln. Then I said, okay, I'm gonna do a live on this day, and we're gonna talk about Casey Anthony at the trials, and then boom, Charlie Kirk, and I was like, oh my goodness. And then after that, it was Celeste, and I was like, I think we're just gonna have to push Casey Anthony back, and I keep pushing it back. So I really need to do Casey Anthony. I need to get on the ball with that because we did opening statements, like I think like the first 30 minutes. So I'll do Casey Anthony. I mean, I did talk about the case, but I haven't done the trials. I want to do the trials. I think I did a little bit. He's very submissive when you're around Dean. I should have known. Everyone does Karen Reed. Do Casey Anthony. Craig, you're numbered. Oh, wait, no. MJ stands with Craig. MJ stands with Craig. Do Casey Anthony. Okay, I'll do Casey Anthony. I'll set a live schedule for Casey Anthony. And anyways, Court TV. Shout out to Court TV. They have the archives of the whole trial like in order. So I just go to Court TV and I just like play it. We can do Casey Anthony. We can do it this week. We can restart it from opening statements to the end. And then we can even look at Nancy Grace, because I remember Nancy Grace was so invested in like the trial. So we can watch Nancy Grace too and what Nancy Grace says. I've been going to Thea's every Friday. I haven't gone to Thea's taco place in like months. I need to go though. I've been wanting a taco from there. I've been going to this taco place down the street from my house. And then I've gone to one in Seguin. There's a taco place. Like going to Seguin. There's a taco place out there. There's another one I wanted to do. I asked Danny about it and I don't remember what it was though. Which one? Is it Jodi Arias? Someone told me I should do Jodi Arias. Jodi Arias, Casey Anthony, and I believe it's Madeline McNay or McCain. Correct me if I'm wrong. McCain or McNain. Those are the most three that people want me to talk about. I did do Casey, and we're gonna watch the trials. Jodi Arias and Madeline McCain. Those are the two. Besides John Bennett Ramsey, I got someone told me I should do her case too. And the Menendez brothers, like old cases. Another one was the what was it called? They made a movie of him. The not Leatherface. What's that guy? The one that the Children of the Corn, not the Children of the Corn. Hannibal. They made a movie of him, the real life serial killer. They made a movie like of him, like kind of not of him, but what he did. Ed something. Someone told me to do him as well. I wanted to do Ted Bundy, but I don't know. I don't know why I didn't do Ted Bundy. I need real Hispanic food. Massachusetts sucks. Yes, you come to Texas and you'll have real Mexican food. Dean and Danny are really good friends and besties, and I'm busting Danny for calling us baby rats. Oh Lord. Oh, I wanted to go over America's Most Wanted list and look into all the criminals on there. We could do that. I'm down for anything. Like if you guys like have suggestions, like let me know. I'm down for anything and everything. It could be old cases, new cases, cold cases, mystery cases. We could talk about Dean and Danny's bromance. I mean, we could do whatever you guys want to do. But we're more than good friends. Stop minimizing your relationship. Gross. MJ, so many Mexican and Brazilian food in Framingham. Oh yeah. We got our Bundy live stream taken down. F fuckers. Wait, what? They took down your Bundy live stream? OB did Ted Bundy? Oh, she did. That's right. I remember she did Ted Bundy. She did really, really good on Gilgo. She did really good on the Gilgo one. The Gilgo Beach. She did really, really, really good on there. OB is like always on it. Like she found what was she talking about the other day? She was talking about something the other day, and I was like, God dang, I didn't know none of that. Like she's very good. Well, it looks like I'll be coming to Framingham, Gingy. I love Mexican food, but I moved to Texas, and the local taco truck put lettuce in my burrito. What? Wait, you live in Texas? Where? I live in South Texas, and so does Craig. We live like 30, 45 minutes away from each other. Yeah, she did really good. Dean, that's criminal. Oh, that's right. Yes, Bundy was taken down, Flo. Oh, you live in Fort Worth? So you're like 5, 6 hours away from me, maybe less. I live in San Antonio. Okay, I'll just tell you. Like I live in San Antonio, and Craig lives like 40 minutes away from me. Ice everywhere here. Yeah, ice is everywhere. Yeah, Obi did really good on the Gilgo. Like really, really, really good. I think she did one recently of which one did she do? And I was like, whoa, like she did really good. What is this? A meteor? Somebody sent me a video of a meteor. And then they said it's Paul the alien coming. I don't know. I get tagging weird stuff on Instagram. What was that one OB just did? I have 3 monster fish, and they're all named after serial killers. LOL. Walter, Jeffrey, and Ted. Oh God. What is the one OB just did? Let me see. Oblivious Benson. Tombs is streaming. Tombstone is streaming? I didn't know that. Oh, Tombstones. Okay, I'm gonna have to catch a replay on hers. Which one did OB just do? Let me see. I saved it on here. Did I, or did I like it? Yeah, I just moved here, but lately I'm all traveling all over work. I was just in Massachusetts and MJ and I hung out. Oh, MJ. Yeah. You're like 4, 5, between 4 to 6 hours away from me. Like San Antonio. God dang, which one did she do? I just saved it, or I just saw it. Oh, Delphi. She did really good on Delphi. OB did really good on the Delphi, and there was another one. Actually, she does good on all of them, but I think those really like stood out to me like the best. Like, 'cause she dug real deep into them. And there's another one she did. I think it was Brian Koberger. Or she did the one with the serial killers. and she deep dived into them. Like she's, I don't know which one it was. I have to look for it and then I'll show you. What? Where's the picture of MAS? You're claiming me as your friend again? It was okay. Her people skills need. Oh God, but then, if I don't tell her, she's gonna read it. So, we took one, but oh, people skills need work. Oh Lord, y'all are funny. I'm not illiterate. unless you speak a language that MJ doesn't know, then maybe she won't know. But then again, she'll probably translate it. So maybe you need to speak in like Morse code or something. Oh God, we know, but we accept everyone with their flaws. Oh Lord, y'all are hilarious. What time is it? Damn, we've been on for 2 hours and it's already midnight. Shoot. I'm too lazy to translate shit. Okay, so there you go, Dean. You can say it in another language and she won't translate it. So, oh God. Damn. All right. Let me do my closing what are you seeing? Do I need to like feel the screen or something to like know what you're saying? I think it's 1:30 and I need to be up at 6. Yeah, we're whoa. When you're having the jokes and stuff, it's very fun. They talking shit about my texting skills. Oh nar. Oh no. Oh no. Remember he don't have a wrench. So if you're like Danny earlier wanted to time him out. He don't have a wrench yet. I think he's the only one that doesn't have a wrench. Morse code. Oh, it's Morse code. Okay. I was like, what the heck is that? Time flies when you're having fun. It does, right? You can't get good Mexican food north, east, or west of San Antonio. Yeah, you can't. You really can't. If you go to the valley, if you go to like McAllen, right by the Mexican border, you can get like real Mexican food because it's like right by Mexico. So, it's 12:25. All right. I gotta end it because we're past our bedtime, and I'm afraid Danny's gonna come in here and be like, "Why are we still up?" And then we're gonna have to bounce. All right. So Friday, I'll be back, and we'll do the David and Celeste part 3. I got lots of videos to show you. I got lots of timelines to show you. I gotta make a timeline with you. We're gonna do a live timeline on live. Like we're gonna make a timeline together about the David and Celeste Rivas Hernandez case. And then we will do the Casey Anthony trials this weekend as well. So we could talk about Casey Anthony and get started on it because I haven't started those trials yet. I'm from California and the Mexican food is really good. If I go to San Antonio area, I'll definitely look forward to the Mexican food. Yes. How long is Dean timed out? He didn't even notice. Yeah, I don't think he noticed if he did. I don't think he paid attention. But yeah, so Friday at 8:30. So Friday at 8:30 Central Time. It smells like tacos in here now in my room. I don't know why, but now I want a taco at like midnight. So 8:30 Central Time. I'll come back on Friday. We'll do the part 3 of Celeste and David. And we're gonna do a timeline together. So you guys are gonna have to help me on this timeline because I have like bad ADHD and I'm gonna forget what I'm doing. I'm gonna put things in misplaced. So you guys gotta keep me in check. And then Saturday, we'll do the Casey Anthony trial stream, part 1 of many that we're gonna do. It's gonna be a long stream for that. Gingy, it's on. I'll get you back in Danny's chat. 10 seconds. It was being nice. You may be a mod now, but I'm a managing mod. Wait, in Danny's chat you are, yes. In my chat, I haven't gave you a wrench. I'll try to jump in Friday. I'll be at a wedding, but hopefully I'll be over by then. Yeah, 8:30, 9 o'clock Central Time. So that'll be I think you're an hour ahead of me based on what you said. It's 1 something in your time. So 10 o'clock for you. If I go at 9, 10 o'clock for you. In Danny's. Oh, nar. He's going to get you in Danny's chat. Oh, no. Oh, nar. Carne asada. Carne asada. Carne guisada. Carne asada. Potato, egg, bacon, and cheese. Big red. Ooh, that sounds so good. I actually want a taco, but the only place that's open is Mama Margie's, and I feel like Mama Margie's doesn't give real good like Mexican tacos. Like it's very like meh. It's like plain. It don't give me like the flavor. Like it, I don't know. It's not the same. It's not the same. Please drop your link in Danny's live stream thread before you go live. Just reminder. Oh yes. Yes, I will for sure. I will. I think I only do it on my Discord, but I need to put it on his too. I will. I think even Dawn Marie told me to do that on hers too, but I forget. But I will. Next time I will. Friday I will. I'm an hour ahead of you. I only know that because my best friend lives in Texas. Aww. Okay, just put notification on. Yes, notification. Fuck, now I want to make street corn. Oh, I've been wanting street corn. It sounds so good. Street corn, the best. You're hungry too? I think we're all hungry at this point. We all need to go get a taco or something. A taco or two. What is going on with me? Why am I like making up my own words now? A taco or 2. What the heck was that? I made up a new word now. Every night I make up a new word because I don't know what be coming out of my mouth. All right, let me see. Anything else before I go? I don't think so. Okay, so yes. Friday at 8. Let's make it 9 o'clock. So Friday at 9 o'clock Central Time, I'll go live. We're going to talk about David and Celeste. We're not done with that case. And then Saturday we'll do Casey Anthony. Okay, we must go to bed. Yes, we must go to bed. Yes, we must. We all got to work in the morning. All right. Thank you all for being here. You guys are so amazing. I love you all so much. Y'all made the chat really fun. If you're in my replay crew and you made it all the way here, give me a little cheese emoji at the end so I know you made it here. All right. Go subscribe to Danny. Go subscribe to Dawn Marie. Go subscribe to OB. Go subscribe to all my mods. Go subscribe to I don't know, somebody. Be kind to one another. If you're a troll, like the troll from my last live, go touch the grass. You guys are the best. I love you all. I'll see you Friday. Good night, Craig. Good night, MJ. Good night, Dean. Good night, Gingy. Good night, replay crew. Yeah, if you made it all the way here, leave the cheese emoji. Leave the cheese emoji in the comments down below. What the heck was that? I think I just made a new sentence up at this point. You guys are the best. I love you. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. I know the beginning of this live stream was all over the place, but don't worry. Friday, we're going to get it all in order. And yeah, you guys are the best. I love you all. Have a good rest of your Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. And yeah.